When you try your best to be nice to someone, the other person doesn't care about you anymore. You send a message and reply immediately, but the other person ignores you. You accommodate everything, but the other person is getting more and more demanding. You open your heart and lungs, but the other person takes it for granted. Human nature is like this. Things that are too easy to get are often not cherished. You think that humble flattery can be exchanged for sincerity, but the reality is that the lower your posture, the more cheap others think you are. This is not because the other person is bad, but human instinct. For things that have been done, the brain will automatically reduce its value. Therefore, truly smart people will not rely on flattery to maintain relationships, but know how to use psychological techniques to make the other person take the initiative to care about you. And the Garnicke effect is one of the most effective methods. And why is the Garnicke effect? Simply put, the Garnicke effect means that people have a deeper memory and a deeper obsession with unfinished things. If a TV series suddenly stops halfway through, you will be eager to wait for updates. If the other person suddenly disappears during a chat, you can't help but wonder, why didn't he reply to me? If the game gets stuck at a critical level, you will stay up all night to complete it. An unfinished experience is like a thorn in the heart. It is uncomfortable if you don't remove it. This effect also applies to interpersonal relationships. If you want someone to miss you, you don't have to stick to him all the time, but you have to learn to leave some space. Let your interaction have suspense and a sense of incompleteness. To how to use the I Garnicke effect to control relationships. 1. When chatting, learn to end at the right time. Many people have a bad habit. They have to end the chat when there's nothing more to say. For example, if the other party replies, you still try to find a topic, but the more you chat, the more boring it becomes, and the other party will get annoyed. A true master will find an excuse to leave when the chat is at its most exciting. In this way, the other party will subconsciously look forward to the next conversation with you instead of thinking, it's finally over. The effort should be intermittent. If you are nice to someone every day, the other party will soon get used to it and even feel bored. But if you're cold occasionally, the other party will think, what's wrong with him? Is there something I did wrong? Don't give all the sweetness at once, leave some suspense so that the other party can't guess you. This feeling of being close yet distant will make people unconsciously pay more attention to you. 3. Don't show your cards too early. Once many people fall in love with someone, they can't wait to show their whole selves to the other person, past love history, inner fragility, future plans. What's the result? The other person quickly loses interest in you. Truly charming people always retain 30 of mystery. Don't tell all the stories at once. Don't report your whereabouts at any time. Don't rush to promise the future. Only when people can't guess, they will want to get close. 3. The real attraction comes from uncertainty. Many people mistakenly believe that loving someone means being unreserved, but the reality is that completely transparent feelings often are the fastest. Human nature likes to chase, not to be fed food. When you learn to use the Garnicke effect, you will find that you don't have to be humble and flattering. The other person will care about you more. You don't have to work hard to prove yourself. The other person will want to know you more. You don't have to stick to you all day. The other person will take the initiative to find you. In the end, the best relationship is not gained by sacrificing yourself, but by managing it with wisdom. The more relaxed you are, the more serious the other person will be. The more relaxed you are, the more nervous the other person will be. The less afraid you are of losing, the more afraid the other person will be of losing you. This is the ultimate way to control a person.